This is Andi Purewal for ID Boxing. We're here in Jeddah. We have an open workout for Usyk-Joshua 2. Eddie, you must be getting sick of the sight of all of us by now.
All of you. I said to some of the guys, I said, you need to come up with different questions. Because what you do is, obviously, I did, I think, about 80 interviews last night, right? And it's like, now you're going to go, yesterday you said, and he said, and like, so we should just try and do different kind of stuff as the week goes on, you know?
All right, we'll try.
Maybe with someone else, bring some fighters in, talk about their careers, we sit down with them, do you know what I mean?
You going to give us that time?
Can do. Well, I'm giving you time now.
But I mean, well, we'll do. Okay, who are you going to grab? Who are you going to find? There's no one here.
But let's just get it popping.
We could get Castillo out here again if you want, Eddie.
What?
Get Castillo out here again if you
Done with that.
want. Eddie, obviously we're here for the workout. AJ notoriously, since going back to Ruiz 1, hasn't tended to hit the pads and what have you of the workout. Are you expecting anything different here today?
Not really. I think that, you know, I said in an interview earlier, these workouts quite challenging for getting fighters to do stuff. Like, the idea of these workouts is that the people watching on the stream, you guys, the fans here, get to watch their hero or these great champions. But almost like the more at stake, the less they do. So a young fighter will start their career, they'll dress up, they'll put on all their stuff. Whereas now, and Zhilei Zhang's doing a bit, but AJ and Usyk will turn up, do a bit of juggling. AJ will turn up, might do a skip. They've got their session, they've either done their sessions or they're doing their sessions later on tonight.
For someone who's worked with AJ throughout his career already, heading into this week, how would you sum up his mood? Good.
I mean, I feel like he's putting a lot of pressure on himself, which I think is good. Like, with what he's saying, he's not saying, it's a tough fight and, if I get it right, I'll win. And if not, like, he's saying, I must win. Like, I have to win this fight. And that's good because you have to fight with that kind of intensity here and that kind of desperation to dethrone the champion.
I've seen a lot of people talk about the weight from this week. Some people suggesting up until yesterday, Oleksandr looked like he bulked up a little bit. Do you read anything into that?
I think from the photos I saw from the promo shoot, I think he looked a little bit fleshy, but some of it, like, not like he's gonna have, just bigger. I think Usyk will come in maybe 5, 6, 7 kilos heavier in this fight, and AJ, I have no idea, probably 110, 112. But I mean, the only thing what I'll say is sometimes you train with a specific weight in mind to fight a specific fight. Do you understand? If you want to move, if you want to have sharp reactions, you want to be as light as possible. If you want to stand and use strength and fight on the inside and push someone back, you want to be heavier. Does that mean Usyk's going to fight like that? If so, it's going to be a really fun fight. It's just, at the moment, it's just hearsay from fans, of which I am one.
So, I mean, on AJ's weight from, we've spoke yesterday and I spoke to numerous people who want to see him try to push Usyk back, be a bit more aggressive. So do you expect to see him come in heavier than what he did in the first fight?
He looked massive, but lean. I think you don't want to take the speed, you want to be sharp, you want to be fast, you want to be strong. I think AJ's trained in a way that will determine his weight, not the other way around, if that makes sense.
People talk about pound for pound contention. If AJ was to defeat Oleksandr, where does he rank then in the pound for pound list, in your opinion, Eddie?
A lot of people say when you beat the pound for pound number one, you should become pound for pound number one. Not always, but very close. I'll give you an example. Dimitri Bivol, he wasn't on the pound for pound list, but he beat Canelo Alvarez, who was pound for pound number one. Now, a little bit different because it was outside of Canelo's weight class, but it still puts you right up there. I would see AJ moving in the top 5 of the pound for pound list if he wins this fight. Just give him the credit, give him the respect that he deserves for not just taking this fight, but if he wins, as one of the greatest heavyweights of our era.
Well, Eddie, I think I'm being told to wrap this up now, so I'm going to have to let you go. So, cheers.